Hi everyone, I'm Payton Nyquvest, founder and CEO of Numinus Wellness. Today, I'm here to discuss the difference between natural and synthetic versions of psychedelics. The substances and drugs we use for medicinal and therapeutic purposes can be described as either natural or synthetic, and the same applies for psychedelics. Generally speaking, natural psychedelics refer to the types of substances you would find in nature. They include plants, mushrooms, and biological matter that people have not manipulated through a chemical process. However, you can still prepare or produce natural psychedelics using controlled methods to increase their safety, potency, and efficacy, while still considering them natural. So, while you may not be taking a psychedelic exactly as it's found in nature, or even whole, you could still be consuming plant or naturally occurring compounds. For example, traditionally, ayahuasca and San Pedro are prepared and consumed as brews, rather than as raw plants. Similarly, we may grow and process psilocybe mushrooms in a lab under a very controlled environment to enhance the safety of the product. In both cases, these psychedelics are still considered natural psychedelics. The distinction between natural and synthetic can sometimes get blurred, as you can also synthetically create psychedelics found in nature, such as psilocybin, mescaline, and ibogaine. Naturally occurring psychedelic compounds are found within numerous plants, cacti, mushrooms, and animals, and many have been used by humans for thousands of years for ceremonial and therapeutic use. Examples of natural psychedelic compounds include psilocybin, often known as magic mushrooms, mescaline, which is found in peyote and San Pedro cacti, DMT, which is found in a variety of plants, ibogaine, which is found in shrubs native to Africa, and 5-MeO-DMT, which is secreted from a species of toad. They also include entheogens like ayahuasca, which is made with the combined products of multiple plants or plant-based ingredients. Unlike natural psychedelics, synthetic psychedelics are produced by human efforts, often using a chemical process. Most synthetic substances have been discovered only within the last century. Synthetic psychedelics include compounds like LSD, MDMA, and ketamine, among others. Interestingly, LSD is actually a synthesized version of a natural compound found in parasitic rye fungus. Some synthetic psychedelics, like ketamine, are Schedule III drugs, which means it is already approved for medical use. In fact, ketamine has been used as an anesthetic since the 1950s for a wide variety of surgical and medical procedures. The other substances in this list are currently listed as Schedule I, meaning they are currently regulated as having no medical benefit and a high rate of abuse, despite there being an overwhelming amount of modern research that suggests the contrary. Under medical and therapeutic supervision, and when taken in prescribed amounts, natural and synthetic psychedelics are thought to be equally safe. This assumes the synthetic compounds being ingested were produced in a regulated and safe laboratory environment to ensure their purity and consistent potency. All psychedelics are treated and scheduled similarly, regardless of whether they are created naturally or produced synthetically. Ketamine is the only psychedelic medicine that is currently legally available for medicinal purposes. Its use for ketamine-assisted therapy is considered to be an off-label use, but in therapeutic doses has already been proven safe for human consumption and is approved as a medicine by the FDA in the United States and Canada. Other psychedelics, both natural and synthetic, are currently considered to be controlled substances and are only currently available for therapeutic purposes through clinical trials or through breakthrough therapy and special access programs offered through the federal governments of the United States and Canada. Both MDMA and psilocybin are expected to be available for therapeutic use in the United States within the next few years. There are many studies underway to evaluate the effectiveness of many psychedelic medicines for the treatment of mental health and addictive issues, both using natural and synthetic psychedelic compounds. Dissociative medicines, such as ketamine, produce an effect that allows us to shift our perspectives outside of ourselves, broadening our understanding and consciousness. Serotonergic psychedelics, such as LSD, psilocybin, and mescaline, produce their effects by engaging with the brain's serotonin receptors, increasing neuroplasticity and activity in certain areas of the brain. In pathogens, such as MDMA, increase a person's feelings of empathy towards others, as well as feelings of being socially accepted and connected. All have shown promising effects for the treatment of mental health when appropriately paired with therapy. If these treatments are of interest, we encourage you to reach out to your doctor to discuss your unique health and wellness situation. Similarly, you can learn more about these treatments by contacting one of our care coordinators. Want to learn more? Watch our other videos as we explore psychedelic therapy and psychedelic substances in more detail.